So I've been on quite a bit of a Blink 182 kind of roll lately, in the sense that I went and listened to this song actually just because it was being recommended to me 1,000 times on YouTube. And a friend of mine is a huge Blink 182 fan. I was like, you know what? Let me just check what this is about, you know, because I like their music. I mean, I like their classics and stuff. I just haven't been really following a lot of their newer stuff. So I checked this song out, and I was like, oh, this is really, really good. And then I went down this rabbit hole of like, wait, hold on a sec. Why does it take a plane to fall out of the sky? And then I was like, oh wait, Travis had a plane plane accident. I guess that's what you call it. Like I don't even know, a plane accident. And then I was like, wait, does that mean like somebody had cancer in the band? Like, why? What are they talking about with being sick? So then I realized, oh my gosh, Mark had cancer. I was just not in the loop, and I was like, wow, this is. Then the meaning of this song that we're about to get into like went to even another level, and then I went down this whole rabbit hole of like watching videos of them perform from like 2000, and then I went and listened to their whole Enema of the State album, like just down this rabbit hole of Blink 182. But I wanted to go and break down, like intentionally listen. Part of the reason I like doing these breakdowns is I'm able to like really listen to the production of the song intentionally, kind of see like, oh, what do they do here? What do the lyrics mean here? What are the the production? So let's get right into this. This is One More Time by Blink 182. Perfectly stereo guitars, man.
Strangers.
Such a distinct voice.
From strangers into brothers. From brothers into strangers once again.
Interesting little, wow, oh my gosh, man. Like, so like, when I watched this, I watched it with the video. I was kind of just all like, it's interesting when you listen to something back, you have the ability to kind of like see all the things you missed. And in the aspect of like, when I first heard that, I missed that original lyric and how it just, transitioned from the strangers to the brothers to the strangers. And also in the aspect of, like, I was listening to the acoustic or electric. In the music video, he's strumming an electric guitar, like a big Gretsch or something like that. But it kind of sounds like it's more like an acoustic. So I was listening to the stereo acoustic guitars and stuff. And I was just missed that, and then I was just also focusing on the fact that like there's almost a little vocal crack in there. It's like you can kind of feel the emotion in it that he's singing. But it's kind of crazy that lyric is from strangers into the brothers into strangers again. Like just talking about their history was pretty cool, actually.
Brothers from brothers into strangers.
Right there, the vocal crack.
Again, we saw the whole world
touring,
but I couldn't see the meaning. I couldn't even recognize my friends.
Guitars sound so perfectly in time with each other, it's insane. And this is when I realized that there was two singers in Blink 182. I had no clue that Mark sang. I just always thought it was Tom DeLonge because I never watched the music video. I always just heard them sing like on their albums.
But nothing's any
and their voices are pretty similar.
Right now feels the same. I wonder why. I wish they told us it shouldn't take a sickness or airplanes falling out the sky. Do I have to die to hear you miss me? Do I have to die to hear you say goodbye? I don't want to act like there's tomorrow.
Dude, his voice is so ridiculously good.
I don't want to wait to do this one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time.
So one of the things I'm going to be listening to in this is the aspect of the chord progression. We're about halfway through the song, and the chord progression has been exactly the same the whole song. And I'm curious to see if it's going to change, or if they're able to keep the same thing in a very pop style way, where it's the same four chords the whole song. You just change dynamically and lyrically and structurally, while it's the same kind of backbone of the song, which is going to be interesting to kind of see. Also, the octave up to the octave down jump is phenomenal. The grit in Tom's voice when he jumps up is phenomenal.
I miss you. Took time, but I admit it. It still hurts even after all these years. And I know that next time
the octave up and the octave down is phenomenal together. But they have very similar tones of voices in the sense that like it really, if you didn't know, you kind of sound like one singer. I'm sorry, probably people are going to hate that I said that, but it's the truth.
Gotta say I love you while we're here.
Has Travis? Are there any other songs that Travis has played brushes on? Because I feel like I've never really heard him play brushes.
One more time.
One more time.
One more.
One more time. One more time. One more time. I miss you.
Is there even a kick drum in this so far? So many interesting instruments in this. Just even in the sense of like the that like church bell kind of thing. Like just so many different instruments, like that you wouldn't necessarily expect to hear in the song. Really cool track, just all around. Just interestingly written in the sense of like the lyrics are, I don't know. It's just they're. When I first heard it, it was like not what I expected to hear, like lyrically, and I was like, and the more I hear it, I'm like they're growing on me, and I like it, but they're just kind of. They're simple, and I was like really surprised to hear that because they can be pretty clever in the lyrics in it. But I guess the song in the end is simple, and it's just this like, do I have to die to say you miss me kind of thing, like simple concept. Like I don't know, more so I'm talking more so the verses, but then like the chorus. But it's catchy, and I mean there's Blink-182, so it just it's gonna be good. So. Best way to support the channel is checking out my own original music. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know in the comments below or send me a text if you want to say what's up and send a request. Peace out.